on, man. Do you work here?
Sir?
Do you know if anybody had an issue with the guy outside earlier, like videotaping and taking pictures or something?
Let's go. I'm not gonna ask you again.
What you up to?
Who's recording?
What are we recording for?
I was just out here telling him to leave. Of course, I'm pretty sure, he said that someone tried to use a taser on him. That was not me.
Wait, what?
Do you or anybody working here involved with like some kind of issue with some guy outside a couple hours ago, like videotaping or taking pictures on the sidewalk?
Please put your camera down or I'm gonna have a problem with that. You're on private property.
I don't know, whatever you're following me for.
Tell me what you're filming for.
It's none of your business what I'm filming for.
Okay, well, that's not really an answer. I just
It's totally an answer. It's none of your damn business.
Yeah, but
What
she's
is
filming
wrong
me,
with
that
you?
ends up on the internet. I'm gonna be pissed.
It's not a crime. There's no videotaping at that store.
I wasn't in your store.
You were videotaping outside of the store, into the store when we were closing, and you could see in. Correct?
Absolutely.
Correct.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, there's no videotaping.
Okay, well,
It's clearly posted.
Oh, okay. You think that's a law?
I do believe so.
Okay, well, you're dumb as hell. What's up, Pata fam? This video was recorded in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It took a little while to get some of the footage that I needed, and it just took a while to edit this. This video is pretty long, even though I've edited out a lot of dead space, just because so many different things happened during this video. We were followed, we were assaulted, we were cussed out by random security guards. Just check this out, it's crazy.
What's going on, buddy?
Mutz, how you doing?
Good.
All right. What you up to?
Who's recording?
What are we recording for?
Just I'm working on something. I don't want to get into it at the moment.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you enjoy your day. What's your name?
I don't want to get my name, brother.
Okay. Sound.
You have a good day.
You did.
And that guy came out like literally within about a split second. I was here, 15 seconds. And he's closing, like it says closed on his sign. But he kind of was passive aggressively friendly, I would say. Like, he said the right things, but kind of in an aggressive, you owe me an explanation type of an attitude, So I didn't want to get too engaged with the guy, honestly. He's definitely interested in why I'm out here recording. He's, I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's taking my picture through the window there. Right above the word "and." Can you guys make that out? It's kind of interesting. This is Gold and Silver Exchange in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You guys see this guy is looks like he's either calling or recording. He's kind of holding his phone. He's right over the word collectibles. Very interested in my recording. Anyway, we'll mosey on down the street here. Not sure what else is going to be open, but this is Albuquerque, New Mexico in February, beginning of February. So believe it or not, it's still cold here in New Mexico right now. Sun's about to set. It's about to get cold and dark. Not sure if he called anybody to make him feel better or not. We'll keep an eye on it back down here. Hard to say, fam. Hard to say. Yeah, there he goes. He popped out. I had a feeling he would. Now he's trying to act like he's just going for a normal ass walk. Ain't nobody buying that shit. He's just trying to keep an eye on me. He's trying to go around to see what he can see. Maybe see what I'm driving. Who knows? I don't think that this guy literally got out and just walked to go to shop over there. He ain't slick. I am almost 99.99% sure these folks are closed at this point. But homeboy over there, ain't no telling. Well, maybe he came over here to whine to security. Seems like there's a security car over here. Maybe that's his goal. I'm gonna come approach the security guy. And there he is. There he is going on his walk. His surveillance walk. There this guy, guys. In case he thinks he's actually following somebody like in intimidating fashion. We gotta let him know that he's not. He's probably called the cops and wants to make sure I don't get away before they have a chance to question why I'm taking pictures in public. What do you guys say, Pata fam? Should we take him on a walk? Maybe we should. We should have to decide whether he wants to wait there or if he wants to go further. Come on, let's get him to walk. Come on, let's go. Let's see, you think he'll walk with us? Oh, he's looking. I don't want to get too far because I don't want to miss the police if they show up. But I am interested to see how far he'll go, you know, like where he'll stop at his pursuit. Looks like he's kind of content there. I don't think he wants to go much further than that. I'm trying to walk him. Come on. Come on. Play the game. Play the paranoid of a camera game with me. Come on. You can do it. He's like me. He probably could use a little bit of walking. Well, fam, I don't know where he is at this very second. Oh, I see him. He's over by that security car. You guys see him by the tree? He is on the phone for real. Like, this guy is on it. I'm gonna make sure he keeps eyes on me. Let's go down here to this smoke shop, fam. He can see us from there. Looks like he's not down to walk. Right there, guys. You guys see him next to the tree? Right there. Then he's walking back by the Navy Federal Credit Union. Oh no, actually, guys, give this man credit. He actually went across the street. Look at this. I didn't think he's gonna do it, guys. I am impressed. This guy actually went across the street. Now, you got to give him kudos for that. That is absolutely amazing. This is extremely weird. He just walked right on in there and like it's all gravy, baby. Very, very interesting. Well, this guy walked into the smoke shop like no big deal. Huh. Very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. You guys think maybe he was kind of embarrassed that I was right there and watching him and recording him, and he tried to play it off? Well, there he goes. He's back out, guys. I think he caught a glimpse of me and he turned back around. Or maybe he had to use the bathroom. Very, very interesting. Very interesting behavior. I don't know what he thinks these guys are gonna do. So still at it. Oh, he got some chewing tobacco. That's what he got. Some chewing tobacco. Maybe calm his nerves down, huh? Kind of like people that smoke cigarettes, they need a cigarette to calm down. That makes sense. Now it all makes sense. He probably had to shit himself. and get some chewing tobacco. Well, I say we continue our mission. So, yeah. It's starting to get a bit cold, fam. Might start heading back to the honeycomb hideout and giving homeboy here more of an exercise, because I think he needs it, as do I must admit. I don't want to go too far though, because I could easily lose this guy, but I don't want to lose him, fam. I like him. He showed heart, you know? He showed integrity. He showed a willing spirit to cross that intersection. But truth be told, fam, it's getting dark, and it might be time to switch these glasses up, because these are my bright glasses. But yeah, he's over here keeping an eye on me. Look. Waiting and contemplate. Where are my saviors? The guy took a picture of my business on the sidewalk. Come and help. What if he's doing something bad? We got homeboy over here. These are some odd folks, man. These are some odd folks. I'm trying to wait around so you don't have to keep following me, but I don't know how long to wait.
Trying to wait around for what?
I don't know, whatever you're following me for.
Tell me what you're filming for.
It's none of your business what I'm filming for.
Okay, well, that's not really an answer. I just
It's totally an answer. It's none of your damn business.
None of my damn business. Okay?
Exactly. Do I walk up to you and ask you what you're doing when you're standing on the street?
Well, when you have a camera, I know you're on the side.
Anybody can take a picture if they want to.
Huh?
Anybody can take a picture if they want to. It's none of your business.
Correct. I understand that, but I just wonder why you're filming.
Apparently you don't understand it because you're stalking me. If I were to start following you around,
If you feel that you...
ain't no feeling to it. I've been watching you. Ain't no feeling to it. It's all recorded.
Well, I understand that. You've got your camera that's in your hand. You must have the other camera. I was just asking a simple question.
And I'm giving you a simple answer. It's none of your damn business.
Okay.
I don't know you an explanation.
Okay.
That don't give you the right to follow somebody. That's actually a crime. It's stalking. I didn't follow you anywhere.
No, but you were filming inside the store.
So what? It's not a crime. It's not a crime.
It's not a crime? There's no videotaping at that store.
I wasn't in your store.
You were videotaping outside of the store, into the store when we were closing, and you could see in, correct?
Absolutely.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay, there's no videotaping.
Okay, well...
It's clearly posted.
Oh, okay. You think that's a law?
I do believe so.
Okay, well, you're dumb as hell. That's the stupidest logic ever. So anybody walking around and filming into a business is a crime?
Okay, I'm not going to get in an argument.
Yeah, because you'd lose this one.
I'm just trying to...
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm just trying to figure out where you're going.
Well, I'm telling you, if you think it's a crime, you are sadly mistaken.
Sounds good.
But you following me around is definitely something to consider.
Okay.
I wouldn't say you're doing it with the intent to alarm me, but nevertheless, you are doing it.
Right. You won't give me your name. You won't tell me what you're doing.
What is your name?
Jason.
Jason, cool.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, too. What makes you think I owe you my name? What makes you think I owe you
I just
anything?
asked. You don't owe me anything.
Well, then why are you acting like I do then?
I just simply asked him.
You act like you're upset that I'm going around filming.
I wanted to know why you were filming.
I don't want to get into it.
You were filming.
It's none of your business.
Okay. Well, you need to understand.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't want you to get knocked out by one of these assholes.
Thank you, man.
You got it, bro.
All right. Well, then you enjoy your evening.
You enjoy your evening. Fuck out of here. This poor guy just gave up. He did all that reporting on the phone. I mean, hopefully the police still show up, but he did all that running around, reporting. And nobody showed up. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I hope somebody shows up just to save this guy's, peace of mind. But this is just hilarious. Oh man. Hey, I gotta attempt to FOIA this. I mean, I'm not sure I'll be able to. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not a cop. I was hoping it's a cop. But I'm going to attempt to FOIA this. All the 911 calls in regards to our buddy so-called Jason over here, and see what happens. But yeah, he's going off in the distance, guy. I know it's hard to see him, but he's just walking over there in the mall parking lot area over there. So yeah, this one might be over. Oh, fam. This guy, he literally said that there's signs posted saying I can't record into his business. Oh man, he sounds about as dumb as that biker bar in Las Vegas I did recently. And they had signs posted. They think it actually means anything. Oh, this is hilarious. That guy ran to get chewing to settle his ass down. Oh. All right, Patafam. Unless something happens, I'm gonna give it a few minutes sitting here. I mean, I don't know if anything's gonna happen or not. Obviously, if it does, I'll record if we get any type of response from the police. But other than that, hope you enjoyed the video showing how entitled and crazy some people will get over nothing. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Please do it, guys. Please, please. It helps the algorithm so much. If you really appreciate our work, consider becoming a channel member or a Patreon. I don't really make much money doing this at all, guys. I'm doing it out of my own pocket. So if you like what I do, help, and all that'll do is help me be stronger. Take care.
Why are you filming our business?
I'm working on something.
What?
I don't want to get into it.
I'm gonna have to ask you before I call my security.
You have to ask me what?
What are you working on? I don't like to be filmed.
Why'd you walk out here and talk to a camera?
You need to leave.
If you don't like to be filmed, why'd you walk out to a camera? You need to leave.
I work here.
Then go back in there and work. Go back in there and work. What are you doing out here? We got another one, Pat fam. I'm really not too interested in this business. I'm just here just in case we get a response. I'm waiting a little longer because after I leave here, it's going to be pretty much it for tonight as far as recording goes. This guy's gonna call his security. What the hell does that mean? Top flight security, son. Isn't that gimbal so smooth, fellas, ladies and gentlemen? That gimbal's smooth. That is smooth, smooth, smooth. Okay. Tell you one thing, if something was happening, that'd be the slowest response to security I done seen in a while. Is security at home sleeping?
Let's go. I'm not gonna ask you again.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you just didn't spark a taser and try to intimidate me with it. And then he's flipping me off.
Well, security will be here.
Well, fellas, I think we know what that means. I'm pretty sure KULT News did that, and he got in trouble for it. So we're going to see if that's actually a law or an attempt to intimidate, like brandishing a weapon. So I am actually going to call the police, because if you threaten me with I wouldn't say deadly, but with a taser like that, then I think you should be held responsible. What do y'all think, Patter fam? That's what I think.
Emergency.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Shannon. I'm standing on the sidewalk over here next to this lit smoking supplies. I can give you the address in a minute. Taking photographs from the sidewalk, and the security guy, or not the security guy, but the employee didn't like it. He went into his car and pulled out a taser, a stun gun, and then walked toward me and zapped it and told me, "Let's go." And then he flipped me off. because he doesn't like that I'm on the sidewalk taking pictures. So I think that's against the law to do that. If I'm still from what I've seen before, I believe that's
Okay,
Hi, ma'am.
so he
My
hit
name
you
is
with the
Shannon. I'm
stun
standing
gun?
on the sidewalk
No, he didn't hit me with it. He just tased it, like he engaged it where it zapped a couple of times, and he, you know.
Okay, and this was how long ago, sir?
1 minute, 2 minutes.
Okay, so you need to get away from there. You're going to have to make a report with an officer.
Okay.
All right?
Well, officer can meet me here. I don't mind being here. I'm not sure.
No, you're not going to. No, they ask that you don't stay where there's confrontation or could be violence. They want you to go 2 to 3 blocks down the street there and wait for them.
Okay, so how about the Wells Fargo across the street?
What's the address, sir?
The Wells Fargo?
Yeah.
I give you the address of
You didn't give me the address of the other place, so...
Well, I'm asking what address you want because you just said what's the address, and I wasn't sure which address you're asking for.
Yeah, they need the Wells Fargo, so just
okay,
tell...
I need to look it up. Hold on, man, because you're telling me to go somewhere where I'm not current. Hold on.
So is it on San Pedro, or do you know where it's at?
It's across the street from where the lit place is at 2525 San Pedro Drive. And the Wells Fargo is directly across the street from that.
And it's called The Lit Place? Is that what you're saying?
No, the name of the business is called Lit Smoking Supplies. Okay, I'll go across the street. Per your instructions.
Yep, they want you away from there. What's your name?
That makes sense. My name is Shannon.
Okay, so you were just standing on the sidewalk taking pictures of the business? Is that right?
I was taking pictures of a lot of things, but he came out and told me that I had to leave the area and I can't be there, and I told him I'm going to sit here and take pictures if I want to, if I'm on the sidewalk. And he didn't like it, and then he told me he's going to call his security. Then he went into his car and pulled out a stun gun, walked towards me, zapped it a couple times, and told me, "Let's go, bitch." And then he walked toward the building itself, and then he flipped me off. And it's all on camera. It's all recorded.
Okay, you're sure it's a Wells Fargo bank?
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking directly at it.
Yeah, we have the locations, and I'm not seeing this one. Do you know what the cross street is?
I can walk up here. Hold on. Were you able to find the address, the 2525 San Pedro Drive?
Yeah, that one pulled up, but not the other one, not the Wells Fargo.
Really?
Is it a Bank of the West, maybe, sir?
No, it's Wells Fargo. I'm
okay.
Literally looking right at it, like it's Wells Fargo. I'll give you the intersection. How about that?
Okay.
San Pedro Drive. And
Hold on.
What's your callback number, sir?
And they still haven't showed up.
You still wait for the police to show up?
Mm-hmm. They told me to wait across the street, so they're supposed to meet me at the Wells Fargo.
Okay.
And
Yeah, tell her not to film. Hey,
no.
don't be filming me, please.
Well, see.
Hey, please don't film me.
She's fine. She's filming
No,
the
it's
whole.
in my face, though. I don't want her filming me.
She's filming the whole situation.
I know. I don't want to film. Please put your camera down, or I'm gonna have a problem with that. You're on private property.
Yo, well, just step back off the property.
I'll just step off the property and get your shit off right now. Tell her to quit filming.
Really? You're that
Well, not
triggered over a
GCD.
camera? Jeez, brother.
Well, look at her. She won't do what I told her.
Well, she don't have to, sir. She's in public.
Yeah, but
What
she's
is
filming
wrong
me.
with
That
you?
ends up on the internet. I'm going to be pissed.
Well, I'm going to film you too, just because the way you yelled at her for no reason. I'm sitting here talking to you cordially and nicely.
I'm not finding.
Look at this guy. This security guy was over here just talking to us about while we're here. We're explaining the situation. She's filming him, and then he starts yelling at her to quit filming her or quit filming him. And he's yelling, "Oh, you know, you're on private property. You have to get off it." I mean, he got totally triggered. And this is a security guy. I don't know if he has authority of this property. He probably does. But I am a Wells Fargo customer. Wow, that's odd, man. That guy lost it. Good thing, I don't even know if he noticed the body cam that I got. Hey, I'm telling you, this is one of the weirdest audits ever. One, the police aren't here. Two, the guy followed me around from the jewelry store like in an odd way. And then you got homeboy over here, security guard, who just totally lost it because he was getting filmed. I mean, this is going nuts. This is going nuts. Wow. All right, Pata fam, the call went in at 6:19. It is now 7 o'clock. No response from the police. We had a crazy ass security guard yell at us and tell us to get off private property because we were filming him. And even though I told Soon to back up, that wasn't good enough. He still was triggered and started yelling at me because I said I'm going to start filming him for yelling at Soon2win Audits. So at the official hour mark, I'm calling the police back, and we're going to find out what the hell's going on with this. But this is unacceptable, man. Call for service for actual crime and no police at all for nearly an hour at this point. Fam, the cop literally just drove down the street. We watched him turn right here at this intersection. We were thinking he's coming for us finally. And he just literally drove down the street. It is now almost 7:05. The call went in at 6:19. And no police response at all. That is crazy. Nothing. Pata fam, it is now 7:08. I called the police at 6:19. No response. They actually sent me a text. We're gonna call them back and ask what the hell's going on.
Albuquerque Police, Operator 6769, how can I help you?
Hi ma'am, I called at 6:19 regarding a menacing that happened with a stun gun, and that officer was supposed to meet me at Wells Fargo. It's cold. I've been out here patiently waiting, and nobody showed up. Is there any ETA here?
So you don't need paramedics or anything like that, correct?
I don't need paramedics.
Okay, as of right now, the call for service is still pending. I don't have any ETA. It will just be whenever officers available.
Is there another way to go about this? Should I just come to the police station or something?
So things that are marked do require you to make contact with us. It's involving like this whole appointment.
Right, so I can come there and make contact with an officer?
So you're going to need to make contact if there are no officers at a substation.
You're not able to make contact at a substation?
So you're welcome to wait at a substation. If you're wanting to do it there, you'd have to give us a call back. When you're at a substation, we can set up another call for service. But the officers do not wait at the substations. They're out responding to calls.
Okay, so just wait here with just till it happens, huh?
That's correct.
Well, I'll wait a little bit longer, but I mean, I can't wait here hour after hour. It's already almost an hour, and I'm in the cold standing here. And somebody just menaced me with the stun gun. So, I mean, I don't know why it's taking so long. But, all right, I'll wait.
Right now, we still have calls that we haven't responded to since about 3 o'clock, so there is going to be a delay.
How long do you think it's going to be? Do you have an idea? Like how backed up you are?
It's just whenever an officer's available.
So you don't have any idea? Okay, all right, thank you. Bye-bye. They literally said, guys, Powder Fam, did you guys hear that? I tried to move the mic in, the phone in closer. They literally said they have calls they haven't responded to since 3 o'clock. Think about that. It's 7:10, and that lady just told me that, uh-oh, here comes the guy again. Here comes a crazy-ass security guard. Yeah, go back over there. Here he goes again with this tirade. This guy is nuts. This guy is totally a loose cannon, guys. That is crazy. All this feels like an episode of the Twilight Zone, man. It really does. I'm pretty much going to call it at an hour. If they're 3 hours backed up or 4 hours-ish backed up right now, this is a story in itself, guys. This honestly is showing the incompetence of the police department in some cities. There is no excuse for this. There is no excuse for this. We're paying for this, guys. This is totally, I can understand a little bit behind, I get it. But this makes you wonder why you're paying for the police. That's my best way I could put it. I bet you their pensions, they want those on time. I bet you they don't like messing around with any of that stuff. This is crazy. This is totally crazy. The only reason I might stick it out a little longer is just to make sure that guy, to see what they do with that guy over there, if they're going to charge him or not charge him. But this is crazy. This is some extremely incompetent stuff going on right here. It's cold. Imagine if you were a victim and you had to wait for the police and it's cold outside and they take this long in order to respond. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We'll keep hanging out a little bit longer, Powder Fam. It's been well over an hour and 2 minutes, so a little over an hour. No police response yet. At the Wells Fargo, in plain ass view, looking at every car that comes over here. Only thing is a crazy security guard who came by twice. The second time he didn't say anything. But yeah, over an hour, and the temperature is 47 degrees with no sunshine. It's a little nippy out here for being here over an hour. Wow. This is crazy. Security guard is patrolling. Around. We're gonna deal with his ass in a little while. But he's way over there. You'll see him kind of going across. Oh, you can't really see him right now. He got too low on us. That little white SUV is patrolling around. He just went by here again. Fam, I'm going to call it. I'm going to just submit this to the Albuquerque, probably a district attorney or prosecutor. The footage, I'm blurry, sorry about that. It's so hard to get this thing to focus sometimes. Anyway, fam, it is 7:36. I called it 6:19. It's cold out here, and I'm not going to wait out here all night. So I would love to follow up with this menacing, but at the same time, I could be out here for hours and hours. These people are incompetent. It's pretty obvious if they wanted to be here by now, they would have been here. If they had the resources to be here, it would have already happened. So apparently there's something very wrong at the Albuquerque Police Department, because this is ridiculous. Anyway, Pata, appreciate your support. Appreciate Soon2win Audits backing me up. We'll follow up on this story, and we'll keep you posted. Actually, wait a minute. There's a cop over here. Let's see if we can wave him down. I actually want to see if I can get in his way. He's probably on another call. Officer! Officer! Yeah, they still going on down the road. Now we good. Oh, wait a minute. I saw his brake come on. Nope, he's out. Just cruising.
Yeah, you can say.
What'd you say, man?
He just keep them walking.
The cop did?
Yeah.
We've been waiting for a cop to get here for over an hour, like almost an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah.
They told us to wait here because of an incident that happened over there. They told us go across the street, and we've been waiting here for an hour and a half for the cop.
Again.
Yeah, I did. And they're like, well, we're backed up and blah, 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 you know?
Man. Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, take care, man.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga just drove down the street. I bet if Walmart calls, they'll have to be there in an instant. These cops just drive like, man, they're in a zone. Like, they don't even know somebody's reaching out to them. That is crazy. Incompetent. Well, false alarm, Pata fam. We're gonna call it. It's getting cold. We out. We'll follow up with this another way and see if we can still hold that person liable for what they did. So, prove all things, signing out. Fam, there goes the security guard again. The guy that flipped out on us. What a jackass. This guy's driving with no lights over him. Oh, man. So we're gonna make one last call.
Police operator 2449, how can I help you?
Hi, ma'am. My name is Shannon. I was waiting for an officer to show up to the Wells Fargo regarding a report that I was going to file for somebody menacing with a stun gun. It's getting cold. I've been out here since a little after 6. I can't keep waiting. So I'm just out of courtesy, even though I'm not getting any courtesy, but out of courtesy, I'm just letting you guys know I'm not going to keep waiting there. I'll try to file it online and submit it directly to the prosecutor.
Okay, it was an assault with a stun gun. You can't make it online. It won't accept it. So, I mean, if you want to call back tomorrow and try to make it then, you can do so, but you won't be able to make it online, sir.
And if I go to a substation, I have to wait for an officer to show up there as well, correct?
Well, they won't take the report at a substation, but you could wait at one for the officer to be dispatched out to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I went to a substation,
Yeah,
I would have to wait for an officer to make it to the substation, right?
yes, sir, that's correct.
Right. And then it'd probably be back to square one for me. So
Right. Did you get any information on him, like the person that...
I recorded the whole event. I recorded it because that's why he was mad. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
a plate number or anything?
No, he's an employee. He's an employee at a store.
Oh, okay. He's an employee. Okay.
Yeah, and he didn't like that I was videotaping, and that's why he did what he did. So everything's recorded, literally, like well before I got there, during the situation, after 100% of it's recorded.
Okay, so well, I can, cancel the call, and you can call back tomorrow if you like.
No, actually, I'm traveling. I won't be able to, if I had a time I could meet an officer, or if an officer could call me, that would be great. But I just can't sit there in the cold. I'm freezing.
I mean, I can book your hotel room later if you like.
Can you just have an officer call me when they're available, and we meet up then?
Well, they don't do it like that, sir. You have to basically just wait for an officer. I could send him to a new location, but they won't call you to make a report.
Okay, well, if we get another location here, we're actually in an RV. If I get another location, I'll call back, and if not, then I'll just, I guess let the person get away with it.
All right, sir. I'll go ahead and cancel it for now, sir. I apologize, and if you want to call back, we'll be here later on, okay?
Oh, thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. All right.
I like that. Hey, Shannon, this is Officer Babcock of APD.
What was your name again? Officer what?
Babcock.
Babcock?
No, Babcock.
Babcock. Okay. Hey, how you doing, officer?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm okay. I was waiting out there for about an hour and a half, and I just left because I was freezing.
Yeah, I get you, man.
We're traveling and everything, and I just, it didn't seem like I was going to get anywhere just waiting there. So I called back and actually told the non-emergency lady that I would not be there.
Okay.
And I asked, can she have an officer call me? She said, no, we don't. It doesn't really work that way. So I just hit the road, and I figured I would send a video of the incident to the prosecutor, and then if they want me to come back after I get done with my visit that I'm doing up in Denver, then I could come back down. But here's what happened, just so you understand and we're on the same page.
Okay.
I go around and I film stuff. I'm a journalist. I was working on something. I was on the sidewalk recording outside of that vape shop or whatever that place is. Are you familiar with the original address?
Is it the one like kind of across the street from the bank, a little bit to the south?
Literally, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That looks all glittery and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
The guy comes out. I don't know his name, but I assume it was an employee. Comes out and he tells me that I need to leave, and he doesn't want me recording him. And I said, man, if you didn't want to be recorded, you probably shouldn't have came out and walked up to me.
Yeah.
I'm recording. That's what I do. I'm going to keep recording. Didn't cuss at him, nothing like that. And he said he's going to call a security guy and that I need to get out of there. That's what he said. I said, no, I'm not leaving. He literally walked to his car. It's like a little SUV right there. And he sticking around in there. And then he comes out and he has a stun gun in his hand. And he engages it a couple times, like zaps it. You can hear the electricity.
Yeah.
And he says, it's on, bitch. And then he walks toward the door, and then he slips me off. He holds up both of his middle fingers. And I look at him and say, you realize what you just did is a crime. Like, you can't do that. Like, that's menacing. Like, you're menacing a weapon at me. And and then I called the police, and I said, what happened? And then they told me to go across the street. They said, you got to get away from them. There could be an incident, violence or whatever. They're like, we don't want you anywhere around there. The only way the police are going to respond is if you leave the scene and meet them somewhere else. So I said, okay, fine. I'll meet them across the street, and I went over there to the Wells Fargo parking lot to wait for you guys. And that's the incident. I have every second of the whole thing recorded from the moment well before I even was at that property to well after. So every moment's documented on multiple cameras.
Okay. That's
and this guy just didn't like being recorded, and he felt it'd be a good idea to let me know that he means business by doing what he did with his stun gun there.
Are you able to send me any of the snippets of it or anything to this phone number?
Oh, absolutely, I can.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if you could,
Absolutely.
man.
I can send you as much of the video as you want. I can see like the whole thing, so you can see every word that was said, every motion. Like you'll see everything and understand. Because he's probably going to go, "I was in fear for my safety." I don't know what the guy's going to, how he's going to try to sell it and justify it. But I can assure you, I didn't say anything threatening or do anything threatening to the guy. So what he did was literally a crime.
Yeah, what did
Like,
the guy?
literally was a crime.
What the guy look like?
Man, I'll be honest with you. It's a little dark, and I didn't approach him. Like I didn't get too close to him, but because I stayed on the sidewalk the entire time. But he seemed like he was in his like maybe mid-20s and either Hispanic or some other race similar to that. Okay. That's what I got. And he did seem like an employee of that place. He did, because he did seem like he went in and out. Like he seemed like he was dressed like the other guys. Like they kind of buzzed around there a little bit. Like it didn't seem like a customer that just came there and left. It seemed like he was there.
Could you tell? Could you see what he was wearing? Like what color pants or shirt or anything?
I don't recall it off the top of my head, but man, I tell you, all I gotta do is look at that video and you'll see everything.
Okay, and then
I think it was like a darker. I think it was like a gray shirt and darker pants, but I can't say that 100% sure, Officer Bangkok. I don't know.
Okay, that's no problem, man. I just it's always good to get firsthand information as well as the video.
I can send you a video ASAP if you want to like look into it right now.
Yeah, I mean I'm here, man.
I'm in Santa Fe right now, but I can send you the video.
Yeah, I mean I'm here at the bank, man. I'm sorry about the delay. It's just always unfortunately busy and calls just have to hold. It's just unfortunately the nature of it right now.
Yeah. If they weren't able to give me an ETA, I was going to work with that. Or if they were able to have an officer call me, I was going to stick around. But they don't do it that way. So I told the lady, I said, you know what? I called back and just said cancel it, and I'll deal with it. You know, through your email, and then if I have to come back down through Albuquerque, I will. You know, and she said, okay, well, sorry, nobody made. So I did call back. I didn't, just walk off.
No, I mean,
not that it would matter, but I'm just letting
you
know that's what the situation was.
Yeah, I got you, man.
And I would like to send you this video. Can you give me an email or something, and I'll go back and take that snippet off of my camera and send it to you in the next few minutes?
Yeah, are you able to just send it like as a text into this phone number? Or does it have to be email?
Yeah, I would have to trim it down because it's. Yeah, I can trim down the relevant part. It might take me more than a few minutes, but I'll do it as fast as I can because I got to download the video into my computer, and then I got to snippet that part of it out to make it small enough to send via text.
Okay, yeah, that's
I can record on a cell phone. I'm a photographer. I actually have Nikon equipment and gimbals, and like it wasn't recorded on the phone.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem, man. Yeah, I'll hang out and wait for it. Just real quick, you see, what kind of car did the guy go to?
Don't quote me 100%, but I think it was like it looked like some type of small SUV. Like it was like I think it was like a dark gray, but I'm not 100% sure because once again, I didn't walk onto their property, so I wasn't real close to it.
Okay, but you saw him like go into the car?
I think it was like a smaller style SUV. Like the smaller version of an SUV.
Okay, and you saw him like walk up to the car and like go inside of it, right?
Yeah, he walked around into the side further from me and opened up the door, rifled through some stuff, and then he closed the door, and then he came back around the car, and he zapped it as he didn't like walk real close to me, but as he was walking towards me, still at a distance, he zapped it a couple times and was like, "It's on, bitch." And then he walked up to the doorway of the smoke shop, and he stuck up 2 middle fingers.
Okay.
And then that's when I said, you know, what you did is a crime. Like you know, I'm going to call the cops, and then I literally called the police right then, and then the police told me to go away from there.
Yeah.
And I said, well, okay, you know, if that's what you want me to do, no problem. I walked across the street, and that's how it kind of ended. But I think the guy still was watching me from when I was across the street. I can't tell if it was the same guy or not, but I think it was for quite a while, which further makes me believe that he works there.
Yeah. How about how far away was he when he like zapped the taser at you? Can you just give me like an estimate?
The stun gun, when he zapped it, I would say maybe 20 feet.
Okay.
15 to 20 feet.
Gotcha. What do you think he was going to do with the taser?
With the stun gun?
Yeah.
What did I think he was going to do?
Yes.
Tase me or stun me, possibly. I mean, when he did it, he snapped it and he said, "It's on, bitch." I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. I mean, why did he do it in the first place? We weren't in a heated argument or anything. He just literally did it. It was kind of a surprise when he popped around the corner with it and zapped it a couple times like he did. I honestly didn't see it coming. Like, I didn't expect him to do something like that. You know,
yeah, no, I don't blame him, man.
Threatening each other or fighting or I'll mess you up. It was none of that. Like, he told me to stop recording. I told him, no, I'm going to record. I'm on a sidewalk. There's nothing that I'm doing that's wrong. And he told me to get out of there. He didn't like it. He's going to call his security guard. And then it was quiet. There was no more dialogue for a while. And then he got the stun gun, came out and zapped it as he kind of walked towards me, but he didn't get real close to me. And he zapped it twice. Then he said, "It's on, bitch." Like he yelled it.
Okay.
And then he walked toward the front and flipped me off.
Okay. Yeah. So am I able to identify this guy? Were you willing to press charges against him?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, sounds good, man. Shannon, what's your last?
I was planning to send the video to the prosecutor in the morning. You know, because I don't know how it works if I'm not physically there. Which I tried to be physically there, but I didn't know how it was going to work out. And I have a place I have to be at. So
yeah, no, that's why I'm calling you, man. I'm still able to handle it, even if you're not physically here right now. I can still take care of it because of the time delay and stuff.
Awesome. Well, consider it done. I want to email you. I want to message you in a moment with a nice, clear snippet of before the incident, all the way through the incident and after it. As long as I can get it through the text, I probably can do maybe a minute before it's too long for them to take it.
Okay. If you want, yeah, when we're done, man, I can just send you my work email. I think that may work out better than to send a bigger file, so it doesn't get all
that way I don't have to chunk it up
in
bits. Can you do mail drop? Do you guys use mail drop? Are you able to use all of your attachments with mail drop or not?
I don't think so. I think it's straight up just email. I've never heard of the mail drop or anything with the department.
It's Apple's default. If it's too big, then Apple mails like send it for mail drop. I'll tell you what, officer. I'll send you a text, and if you text me or email, I'll try to send you a bigger snippet in the email.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You have something to write with? I can give you that case number right now.
Okay, hold on, officer. I'm driving. Let me pull over here.
Okay, you know what, Chen?
I'm in a parking lot. I'm not driving on the road.
No, you're good, man. If you want, I can just send it to you in a text message, so you don't have to mess with it while driving. If that's easier for you, so it's all.
If you can do that, it'd be great for me. And then once I get a second here, I'm going to go back on the computer and I'll get you those videos. I'll get you on text ASAP. That way, in case the guy's still there, you can make contact. And then I'll send you one email once I have your email.
Okay, yeah, sounds good, man. I appreciate it. And then I'll send that to you in a moment. Yeah, and I'll do the report for you, and then kind of go from there and see if we can ID this guy and charge him for what happened. Okay.
Sounds like a plan. I'll text you shortly.
All right, man. Sounds good. Do you have any other questions for me right now?
No, I think we're good at the moment.
Okay,
I want to
awesome.
get on this right now. You can expect the text in less than 15 minutes. I'll have something for you.
Sounds good for me, man. I appreciate it.
All right, take it. Bye.
All right, so let's see real quick before.
Sounds like the fire department and the EMS is busy today.
Yeah, I was wanting to look because they're all running like crazy.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Alright, check that out. So I'm gonna stay live because what do you think our next course of action should probably be?
So after receiving all that information, I mean, I would think you'd have to just write the report after that, but...
So obviously I kind of gave you the answers. Are there charges present?
Okay, the aggravated assault and battery.
Do you think we have charges right now?
Once you receive the video, right?
No. Even without that, like I said, I already gave you the answer, so it's yes. We'll talk more about it when we're off. So at this point, we have charges, right? We have some kind of charges. Obviously, our victim isn't here, but we 2-5'd him. That's fine. We'll talk more about that, too. What else do we need to do to charge somebody?
I'll need a reminder on that part.
Yeah, I know who they are, right? You have to ID them.
Right.
Right, that's the big thing. And you also want to talk to him too. You want to go up and ask him, like, what happened, man?
Right.
And then, because he could have some complete different story that's like, well, this dude showed up and was like pointing stuff at me, screaming, yelling at me. I mean, yeah, he has videos, he's going to send it to us, so that's probably going to negate anything else because that's an impartial third witness or impartial third party, technically, the video. But, you know, you always want to get everybody's side of the story.
Right.
Yeah, because this guy could, if we identify this guy, talk to him, figure out who he is, he could tell us something that's like, well, okay, that makes sense maybe why he acted the way he did. This guy took it as a threat. The other person was like, no, I was, you know, something happened and I was trying to defend him, whatever, because it can happen, right? So to keep it simple for now, and then, like I said, I'll go off in a minute, and we'll talk about it more, but we want to go see if, A, there's anybody at the shop still, and see if that car's there, right? Because maybe if the car's there, what do you think we could do with the car, maybe? Or a car that matches the description?
You could, look up the plate.
Yeah, run the plate, get a name. I mean, look at the picture. Maybe just have something to go off of, some kind of suspect, right? Something.
Yeah. If there wasn't a vehicle, what would you do at that point?
So we'll go over there if it's closed. I mean, that's the one thing that sucks about Graveyard, and obviously this happened a few hours ago. The guy waited. Is there's a chance that, yeah, there's nobody there. Yeah. You know, there's a chance that nobody's there. There's a chance that, you know, we're not going to identify anybody, and that sucks. Sometimes it's all you can do at times. You know, you have to chalk it up as that. But it looks like people are there, so we're going to go talk to them. So when we get out and stop, make sure you go live.
Right.
When we get there, just because we're on the phone. That's the reason I didn't go off, is because SOP and, you know, attorneys and stuff, supervisors, the department just likes to have, if you can, just one non-stop long video. Right, just one complete video. If it's 3 hours long and half of it's you sitting in your car typing, just do it. You know what? That's their problem if they want to watch it. So that's why, like this, you talk to them. You're gonna go 2-5 the people. You know, stay live, and that's why I'm still live. Big thing too is we're at a different location than on the call, right?
That's what I noticed.
So we're going to. Well, because that's where we're logged at, but we're going to go to this 2525 San Pedro. So you always want to make sure you update your location with dispatch. So what we're going to do is there's two ways to do it. One can be you can get on the radio and tell DP, update me to this location. Since we're in the car, I'm just going to do it real quick because it's also listed on the CAD and it's across the street. So I'm just going to update our location to here, and then we'll go in 25.
So how do you do that? Sir, would you have to message dispatch for that?
No. You can do it yourself. I'll talk more about that too. Just remind me. Make sure to bring that up. Okay. So far, do you notice anything that may be in play in each car that may match whatever?
It's a gray.
Yeah, a little SUV. I mean, I don't know. It's a big black SUV.
Was it a dark gray or what? Light gray?
He said just gray.
Gray? Because there's that gray SUV.
Said a small dark gray SUV.
It's silver, but I don't know. It's still gray.
Yeah. So this is kind of stuff to look at. So when you want to update your location real quick, so you can click this F7 button, update location. And then you actually just update locations. You just type in the address. Make sure it comes up with the prompts. That means it's going to register. Cool. You can add comments too. You can put like your offenders 20, offender location, scene, secondary scene, whatever you think you need to put. So you click send, it'll put you in route since we're here to hit 5-6.
Okay.
So we'll go in. So now if we call for 82 or something happens, dispatch will know where we're at. That's a big officer safety thing, is always update your location. Like I said, we'll talk more about that. Let's go in and talk to anybody, see if they have any idea what happened.
There's one person inside of that gray vehicle over there.
Yeah, so maybe I might have to wait for his thing. So make sure you go live.
Okay.
What's going on, man? Do you work here?
Yes, sir.
Do you know if anybody had an issue with a guy outside earlier, like videotaping or taking pictures or something? You said it might have been an employee.
Hey, what?
Do you or anybody working here involved with like some kind of issue with some guy outside a couple hours ago, like videotaping or taking pictures on the sidewalk?
No, not with us. There was, we had a customer come in, and he said there was someone following him or something, da-da-da, and he came in, and he was like, da-da-da, we looked, we're like, what the hell, and then he stood out here for a while, he was on the phone for the longest, just sitting outside, and he would come back in and tell us that he's still out there, and then there was a guy standing there, like, recording, and he would come over here on this side and, like, record from this angle.
Okay, so there was a dude out there recording, and then another guy.
Yeah, some other guy, yeah, he was.
So it wasn't an employee or anything? Is it just you working? Or
No,
you and
there's
another guy? Okay. Just you two guys working? You know who the other customer was? Have you seen him before?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen him before. He was just like a cowboyish kind of guy.
Okay.
The guy that came in and told us about the guy recording.
Oh yeah, he was like
some whiter.
some like crazy.
Something like white dude? Okay.
Yeah, he's a white guy. Yeah.
He's all gloved up.
You said he was like a cowboy. He wearing like cowboy boots and hats and stuff?
I think he had the cowboy boots, or I don't know about the cowboy boots, but he had like the belt,
The big belt buckle.
buckle, and his pants was tucked in, dress shirt, like button-up dress shirt.
Okay. He's not here anymore, is he?
No.
Did you kind of see, was he in a car?
It's posted across the street.
Yeah, the guy recording when he went across the bank and was
he's
with
at
him.
his shop,
But
he's at our
the
shop.
other guy, he even called. He called us and he was like, "Is that guy still there?" Like, he asked us about the guy outside. Yeah, we were like,
Was he on foot or in a car, the customer, the one that came in? Was he walking or was he in a car?
Yeah,
Okay, you didn't see him in a car or nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, he was there for a while too, and like when people would go over and ask what he's doing here, he says none of your concern.
Well, did you guys kind of see what happened between him and the dude recording?
He just came in kind of scared, shaking, and he's like, "Hey, there's somebody following me."
Yeah,
And I told him, "I was just staying here for a second."
Do you have that number he called from by chance?
I don't know how to look through the history
Okay.
on the call phones. I don't know how to use it.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, cool. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Of course.
Me too. Hey, what's going on, man? Do you work here? Okay. Were you involved? Were you present? I guess there's some issue earlier with like a guy recording and like another customer or something. Did you see any of that or hear anything about that? Like an hour or two ago?
I came earlier and told him to leave. He's been recording. He's been up to other places just recording them. He was over at the Wells Fargo recording the building for no reason.
Okay. So is you? Okay. So is you?
Yeah, I was just
interacting
out
with this
here.
guy?
Yeah, I was just out here telling him to leave. Of course, I'm pretty sure. He said that someone tried to use a taser on him. That was not me.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. That's what he was on the phone with.
Oh,
He
okay.
was saying something like that.
So what happened between? So he's just out here recording, and you told him
Yeah.
to leave, and
And then he started getting all aggressive, saying, "I can be here. I have rights." And I'm like, "Yeah, you do, but this is private property. It's a private business." So
okay. Did anything escalate or anything happen after that?
no,
You guys exchange words or anything, or
well,
get close to one another, anything like
I
that?
stayed my distance.
Okay.
Went inside. I actually came out the back door, and he went across the street. So
Okay, and I'm sorry. Do you work here? Or you're just a customer?
no, I work here.
Oh, okay. Do you have your ID on you, sir? Thank you. Have you ever seen that guy before?
Nope, first time.
And what's a good phone number for you, Matthew?
505-688-6119.
And is the Landman address still a good one for you?
It's my grandmother's, but yeah.
Did you still get mail there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, man. Well, there's that back for you. Okay. Anything else about that?
No.
Well, let me know. About.
I had other witnesses saying that, he's been taking video and they didn't want to be videoed as well. I mean, none of our customers want to be.
Yeah. No,
they're here to get certain stuff and get out.
Yeah.
Sometimes, they're in there for specific things that I'm not going to say. It's their business. Yeah. But, when they come out, they don't want to be filmed.
Okay. Have you seen that guy since he came back out?
Okay.
All right, man. Well, that's all I have. I appreciate you talking to me. Have any questions for me?
No. I've been around, doing DoorDash, so.
Okay. Kind of get crazy enough with that stuff, huh?
So much of it.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Can I ask why you're writing down the license plate?
So I just have to identify, because they said that there was a car that someone was driving, so I have to do a report for this, so I got to identify who I talked to, who's involved, and cars involved and everything. Just trying to be as comprehensive as possible. So that's all. I'm just trying to do the most complete police report I can.
I wasn't following him. I just went up by the mall over here on the other side of the Wells Fargo, get my DoorDash started.
Okay. Yeah, and if he comes back, man, try your best to avoid him. Let us know. Let's come out and deal with him.
So.
Okay. Sounds good. But in the future, if he comes back or anything,
all right.
Do you just do DoorDash normally, or
I work?
Do both? Okay, gotcha.
I work here during the day.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's all, man. Like I said, just got to make sure. But make sure to call us if he comes back, just to avoid any other issues or anything like that with him. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's going on, man? Do you work here? Yes, sir. Do you know if anybody had an issue with the guy outside earlier, videotaping or taking pictures or something? You said it might have been an employee.
Hey, what?
Do you or anybody working here involved with some kind of issue with some guy outside a couple hours ago, videotaping or taking pictures on the sidewalk?
No, not with us. There was, we had a customer come in, and he said there was someone following him or something, and he came in and he was like, we looked, we're like, what the hell? And then he stood out here for a while. He was on the phone for the longest, just sitting outside, and he would come back in and tell us that he's still out there. And then there was a guy standing there recording, and he would come over here on this side and record from this angle.
Okay, so there was a dude out there recording and another guy?
Yeah, some other guy, yeah. He was.
So it wasn't an employee?
It wasn't an employee.
Is it just working?
No, there's two right here.
Yeah. You know who the other customer was? Have you seen him before?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen him before. He was just like a cowboyish kind of guy. Okay. The guy that came in and told us about the guy recording.
Oh yeah, there's
some white.
Some crazy.
Some white guy.
Yeah, he's a white guy. Yeah.
He's all gloved up.
You said he was a cowboy. He wearing cowboy boots and hat and stuff?
I think he had the cowboy boots. Or I don't know about the cowboy boots, but he had the belt, the belt buckle, and his pants was tucked in, dress shirt, button-up dress shirt.
Okay. He's not here anymore, is he?
No.
Did you see Fancy?
He was posted across the street.
Yeah, the guy recording when he went across the bank and was
at his shop.
But
he was at our shop.
The other guy, he even called. He called us and he was like, "Is that guy still there?" He asked us about the guy outside. Yeah, we were like.
Was he on foot or in a car? The customer, the one that came in, was he walking or was he in a car?
Was he on foot?
Yeah, in a car.
Yeah, honestly, he was here for a while too. And when people would go up or ask what you doing here and say something you're concerned.
Did you guys kind of see what happened between him and that dude recording?
He just came in kind of scared, shaking. He was like, "Hey, there's somebody following me."
Yeah,
and I told him, "Just staying here for a second."
Do you have that number he called from by chance?
I don't know how to look through the history on the call phones. I don't know how to use those.
Okay, I got you. All right, cool. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You too. Hey, what's going on, man? Do you work here? Okay. Were you involved? Were you present? I guess there's some issue earlier with like a guy recording and like another customer or something. Did you see any of that or hear anything about that?
Yeah,
an hour or two ago?
I came earlier and told him to leave. He's been recording. He's been up to other places just recording them. He was over at the Wells Fargo recording the building for no reason.
Okay. So is you? Okay. So is you?
Yeah, I was just out
with
here.
this guy?
Yeah, I was just out here telling him to leave. Of course, I'm pretty sure. He said that someone tried to use a taser on him. That was not me.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. That's what he was on the phone with.
Oh, okay.
He was saying something like that.
So what happened between? So he just had it recording and he told you?
And then he started getting all aggressive, saying, "I can be here. I have rights." And I'm like, "Yeah, you do, but this is private property. It's a private business." So.
Did anything escalate or anything happen after that?
No.
You guys exchange words or anything, or get close to one another, anything like that?
I stayed my distance.
Okay.
Went inside. I actually came out the back door, and he went over across the street. So.
Okay. I'm sorry. Do you work here or you're just a customer?
No, I work here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you have your ID on you, sir? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Have you ever seen that guy before?
Nope. First time.
And what's a good phone number for you, Matthew?
505. Yeah.
Did you still get mail there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, man. Well, that's that back for you. Okay. Anything else about that?
No.
Let me know
I had other witnesses saying that he's been taking video and they didn't want to be videoed as well. I mean, none of our customers want to be.
Yeah. No,
they're here to get certain stuff and get out.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're in there for specific things that I'm not gonna say. It's their business.
Yeah.
But when they come out, they don't want to be filmed.
Okay. Have you seen that guy since he came back out? Alright, man. Well, that's all I have. I appreciate you talking to me. Have any questions for me?
No. I've been around, doing DoorDash, so.
I get crazy enough with that stuff, huh?
So much of it.
Alright, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You take care.
Can I ask for why you're writing down the license plate?
So I just have to identify, because they said that there was a car that someone was driving, so I have to do a report for this, so I got to identify who I talked to was involved and cars involved and everything. Just trying to be as comprehensive as possible. So that's all. I'm just trying to do the most complete police report I can.
Well, I wasn't following him. I just went up by the mall over here on the other side of the Wells Fargo, get my DoorDash started.
Yeah, and if he comes back, man, try your best to avoid him. Let us know.
I'm going home, so.
Okay. Sounds good. But in the future, if he comes back or anything.
All right.
Do you just do DoorDash normally, or
I work.
do both? Okay, gotcha.
I work here during the day.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's all, man. Like I said, just gotta make sure. But make sure to call us if he comes back, just to avoid any other.
All right,
issues,
I'll let
anything
them
like
know.
that. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bingo.